Gamers, hello, how are we doing? How are we doing? It is Friday, finally the end of the week. Those of us who work at least care that it's Friday. For me, it's just any other day. Except tomorrow I stream Destiny instead of LA Noire. How we all doing, McCall? Gamer, Terraria, Mad, and Geek. Good to see you guys as well. Do I have stuff to talk about? I don't know if I do. Probably not. Although, it is cooler today. It is cooler today. It is about 3 degrees cooler inside my office than it was yesterday. Which is a fucking blessing. No storms. I was promised storms. So they didn't show up. God damn it. But you know, cooler temperatures prevail, thank God. If you missed it yesterday, kind of impromptu at the end of stream, we did our Pokemon Smash or Pass because Iron, the absolute idiot yet generous motherfucker, decided to gift us 15 subs to put us over our sub goal for the month. And I only do sub goals when I want to ensure that I get paid by Twitch. I'm not going to do one next month. I probably won't do one in August. I might do one for November. I think that might be the next time we do a sub goal or anything like that. So we'll see. I hate the idea of doing multiple months of sub goals back to back to back to back to back. So yeah, don't worry, it'll be a while till you see the next one. Now give me a moment, chat, just to set up LA Noire to be 30 FPS again, because even though the game is beautiful, I don't want to play it in 24 FPS. Okay, we are back in LA Noire, and we have, I've looked this up, we have only 2 more stories as part of the Homicide Division. And one of them is the Studio Secretary murder. Yes, gamer, Steam sales up. I bought Monkey Ball Banana Mania yesterday. Really fun game. I might do a stream of it soon. Also, LA Noire is like $5. So, it's worth it. Now, we've already seen this cutscene, but I'm going to watch it again because I can't really remember the start of the case. We actually get a decent look at the killer's face this time. Well, I say killer. Gamer, that's the cheapest Like a Dragon has ever been.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out.
Okay.
The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face.
I mean, it is part of Game Pass, but obviously Game Pass games can go away. Look at Yakuza 0 through Kiwami 2.
40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Right, pawnbroker first. Because, you know, it's actually connected to
And Deirdre Muller's ring.
Mala.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles
no.
shoved up your ass, though? Is that what your old man paid?
I can't go out that door. Shit. Out this door it is. Right.
Put him down with my sap.
Pawnbroker. Globe loan and jewelry. So, let's see how this connects to Mala.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
My name is Yes, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in
Nope,
progress.
sorry. Can't help with that one.
Handle code 3, identify.
Here we go. Globe Loan and Jewelry Company. Let's see what's going on here.
How can I help you boys?
What window are you going to, sir? This one.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay.
What's this mark here?
That's a maker's mark.
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip.
And the engagement ring.
Does this mark mean anything?
22 karat gold.
Gives you an idea of the quality.
How do you not know that that means 22 karat gold? Anything else on this ring? Nope, it's just the maker's mark.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Well, at least he helped, I guess. God, I wish I had all those fans. And nothing else of note in here. Right. Let's go look at the body. Then we'll follow up the, We'll follow up the rest later. To the rail yard. Oh, please. It was a controlled handbrake turn.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Let's hope.
Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ooh, one moment, chat. Something's come up real quick. I need to be right back for 2 or 3 minutes. Apologies to be going BRB so quickly, but, you know, shit like that happens sometimes. See you in 5. Let's loot this guard while we're here. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean our cover's blown? I boarded the ship!
I get in the butthole very easily. Crush me between your thighs.
Please, dummy! The Pepsi Man! It's Pepsi Man!
I'm just gonna say, Kiryu needs to wank more.
It's sus! Alexa! Shut up! I spent so much on OnlyFans. Fuck!
You just completely ruined that Mustang. You just completely killed that Mustang driver. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nandayo! Clip that! Clip it! What the fuck just happened?
These boys are going Brokeback Mountain on us. The fuck is this?
If I can hit this, I'm a fucking god.
Oh, also, you want to see something fun if the Unstopped spawns here? Lamau Anarchy.
Ha ha!
Oh my god,
Oh,
this season is...
The pin! We have a new champion! We have a new champion just like that! But Pepsi Man! It's Pepsi Man! He's cashing in! The PS5 in the back! He's selling it on eBay! He's got the cash to pay for the fight! He's already cashing in! Senator Armstrong doesn't have enough time to celebrate.
Okay, apologies for that chat. Not quite 5 minutes, but... No, shit happens. Right, let's go to the rail yard. So, we have a connection now to the Black Dahlia killer and Deirdre Muller. We also have shit coming out of our pants because fucking hell, that was close. Yeah, everything's good, gamer. Just something cropped up unexpectedly real quick. I have taken the wrong turning. Probably want to go this way. Just gonna do our civic duty and go.
Calm down.
That was our fault. That was completely our fault. And here we go. Train yard. Time to survey a scene.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it.
Couldn't he have just said, just walk across? Why do we have to drive? Right. Similar MO.
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in.
God
I
damn
came down
it.
here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need.
Gotta love 1940s racism. Alright. Initial thoughts, similar MO.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Okay. Let's look what was left on the corpse. A liquor store.
Shit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
2 large suitcases, a small suitcase, a bedroll, pillow, plain bed sheet, 3 photo frames, a hairbrush, a bowling pin, statuette, makeup, and clothes. Made out to Evelyn Summers. Okay. Come on, game. There we go.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar, corner of 9th and Main. Okay. Now what's in her purse? We got 2 things of note. Movie lot job.
See what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole.
Works in
Keystone
legal.
Studio lot closed back in 41.
Ah. Then why would she keep it in her purse if the job ended in 41? That's 6 years ago. Alright, and what's in the letter? Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. Alright.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Torn letter with a former lover. Oh no! Torn letter from her father, I'm assuming, because of... I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl. From Connecticut. She's queer. She's queer. We just gotta let her. I hate you, chat. I hate you. Oh no, she's not queer, sorry. She is an alcoholic. You're destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's harder for me to watch than you can imagine. Okay. So she is an alcoholic whose father wants her committed. Okay. Let's check the corpse. To the arm. Missing ring.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
That's yet another missing ring. Brutal.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more
Just
exact
the
about
swelling around her
No
eye.
later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
So you have a time of death. Nothing on this arm. And then... Alright, that's it from the body.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Strangulation. It's not with the rope the last couple have been with. Blood splatter on the train.
Blood splatter on the carriage.
That's what I said.
Must have been struck while standing up.
Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Alright, let's speak to the people who found the body.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
Pillaging.
I was kissing her.
Wow!
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Really, dude? A corpse? Lipstick. That's the same make. That's the same make. And it was used. 1 second, chat. I need a new bottle of water. It's the same make that was used when the bodies had writing on them. And the tip is obviously used. In a way that wouldn't suggest the standard usage of a lipstick. That's been firmly pressed. It's been mushroomed. Oh, thank you for the drink, Sararia.
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
Alright, interference with evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Alright, he's looking at us. By the way, I've recently seen... Oh shit, you can look up a transcript. In the remake of this game that released on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, they renamed Truth, Lie, and Doubt to Good Cop, Bad Cop, and Accuse. So... I think using those are probably going to be... Using those terminologies is going to be better for me, I think. I think we'll go... Truth? No, we'll go Doubt.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
We should have gone with truth.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
That's
Why didn't you
that's a
report
lie.
the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead.
You fucked the
I came
corpse.
through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
Okay.
Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Jesus.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
All right. Let's talk with the train worker.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay. Let's use a test to see if we've got all the clues. Yes, we have. That will not show all. That will show all clues if you've missed something. If you haven't missed something, you won't get the option.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, we have a lead. Well, a slight lead, but a lead nonetheless. Let me just double check again. Make sure I'm not missing anything. We are not missing anything. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Levine's Liquor.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food.
So,
weapons, but you still have to
selling food is bad unless it's to fight communism, in which case starving is good. Okay, then.
You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identify.
Waiting at a red light. Stop hitting him, he's just a necrophiliac, not a kitty rape. But still, necrophilia is fucking... It's one of those ones where you don't want to, you know, you don't want to fucking think about. It is defiling a corpse. Finally, we got a green light. Are those cars okay? Whoops.
Slow and steady, come on. Straight ahead.
Oh boy.
Don't turn here.
Alright, straight across. Got it.
It's left at the next intersection.
Thank you, Rusty. Thanks, geek.
Watch
Oh,
it,
but
will you? Keep on going.
I think his right's coming up now. It looks it. Let's do it.
Shut up, bitch!
God damn it. I'm not even talking, Terraria. Oh, God. Just getting through like an eye of a fucking needle. I'm getting used to the driving of this game, but I still dislike it. It still feels way too floaty. God bless the GTA 5 driving engine. It's actually decent enough though they've turned it into a basic racing game. This is a ways away from the... It's a ways away from the train yard. It's like halfway across town.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Okay. Either way, Mr. Robbins.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Shut up, Rusty.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She slept in the back. Okay. What's in the
You're
photo?
always such a loner.
Okay, photo with friends.
Evelyn was reading
Aristotle.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Aristotle metaphysics. Okay.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago.
Keystone Films, 1938.
Copyrights for music.
Is that meant to be like an Emmy? What's this?
Guessing Evelyn hadn't had
Nameplate.
a job for quite some time before she was killed.
And then the bowling pin. Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Alright, we got another lead.
I know that place, corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Just check. Oh. Not that. We're missing something. No, not... Is it the other side? No. So it's in there. I think I'm missing some... Well... It's obvious I'm missing something. Ah, it's the book.
She was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
You pronounce that Grosvenor? America, you weird. Right. I think we've got everything.
I'm at a loss.
Question the owner. He must know something.
Right. Let's just talk to him. See what, see what's happening. Contact with victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Okay.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Fighting, okay.
You and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I'll say truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now.
Right.
To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay, okay. Actually, I'm gonna do a thing real quick. I'm gonna turn audio up for you guys. See if that helps a bit, because some of the more softer spoken parts of this game are really quiet.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Okay, I'll say truth.
She talked about
Nope,
McCaffrey.
damn it.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
Well, we're trying.
Evelyn never hurt anybody.
We're trying, sir, but... You know, doesn't always happen like that. Nothing behind the bar. Nothing in the coke.
Advice?
I say we check out Mentz's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
Alright, let's check the bar.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
He jumped into me, dude. He jumped into me. Alright, let's go check our mentions. I'm going to call it. There was a... You fucking idiot. I was undercutting you, you jerk. If there's a temp worker, then... Nothing happened? Nothing happened.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
Stunk.
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Alright.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Ah.
If I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail
Don't need to
depot on
shout,
Santa Fe.
Cole. Fucking hell.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Criminal
Do
history.
you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Alright. Push further.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Fuck off.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
I'm going to use my intuition here. Yep, thought so.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Then why was your name in her book?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
Right, okay.
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your
Tiernan.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Now, give me one moment, chat, real quick. Just looking at something. Not to with the game, I'm not cheating, don't worry. Right, anyone else to talk to? Hello, sir.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Alright, we did right on the first try.
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Anyone else? We've spoken to everyone?
So what next?
Next stop has got to be the bowling alley.
Surprised that the bartender didn't say anything.
Car 11K, car 11 King,
Oh.
KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, en route.
Alright, return to Central.
Keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Foot to the floor.
Guardian, something's wrong.
God damn it, geek. That sound redemption's a blessing and a curse. I both love it and hate it. Shoot your handbrake doing? Fuck it, why not? Yeet! Oh, look at that drift. Look at that drift. Cole Phelps, Tokyo Drifter. Oh, ho, 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 we nearly flattened two people.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, another ladder must have come in.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down in my sap.
There has to be another ladder then if we're in tech.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick...
Finally, someone catches on.
Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married. Yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
That's a...
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Right.
Guy guy gave his wife a tap.
So,
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
to a telephone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. 6th Street, here we come. Investigate McCaffrey's apartment.
Town's going straight to hell.
Yeet.
Let me pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with it? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
So, we finally, well, I say we caught on like a couple of days ago. But everyone else in the game has finally caught on that all of these murders are interconnected. About fucking time. Oh boy.
I get the point.
Woo, hoo, hoo. Missed our turning. Alright. McCaffrey's apartment. 437. God, it's been 5 hours. McCaffrey, apartment 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Alright, up the stairs we go. Five and 6. Here we go.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Alright, let's just kick the door down and see what's going on. Breakfast. Telephone. Alright, now we look at the fucking table. Nope. The Last Bastion, okay. So, Ardent Reader. Second half of the note. Put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy. And you can come and go as you please. I will come for you and you can return to your normal life. This is from her mother.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
That it does.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
It's a very critical thinker. Aristotle, critical theory. Bloody tire iron.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
She's gonna warn him.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Bloody shirt as well. I would say guilty, but we know all of these are connected. We know all of these are connected, so it's not him. But he's got enough evidence.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just throws his fucking birds. God damn it, Grosvenor. Get back here, you bastard.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Trying to, sir.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Where's the car, Rusty? Where's the car, Rusty? Climb the fucking fence!
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, he's slowing down. Oh, he's running away! Put the turbos on! We got it. What
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Just Cole puts on the burners at the stupidest time. Alright, we don't have an intuition point. I'm gonna go to the bowling alley. See if there's anything there for us. Yeah, but
Give me a break.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Okay, everything ties him to a Terraria, but it's obvious that this is another Black Dahlia murder. And he's been planted. What I think it is, it's either going to be a group of people working together to off their spouses, but to try and cover their tracks. As like, oh, it can't possibly be me. This has the same MO as another person. Or it is retribution for unfaithful or unloving partners or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the, you know, oh, we all hate our partners, but what connects them? What connects them all? And I can't think of anything other than the murdered wives. Rollins Bowling. 727. I love that sound of bowling pins getting clattered. I love that sound.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Why are you shouting, Cole?
Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Why the shouting? I think that was him.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Yep, that was him. That was him. Obviously, you know, the man running away. Totally not sus.
There.
This is a new car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Oh boy!
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I'm trying to, Rusty.
If this isn't a killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
There he is. I thought we outran him. Come on, Rusty. Be a better shot.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
Oh boy!
As long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
We got him.
That is the end of that. About
Show me your hands.
Time.
Took us a while for Cole to get the gun out, but we got him eventually. In you go, boy. Right.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Could be him, though.
Tiernan set him up. Don't think that asshole Jameson did it, do you? Whoever did it. So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Right, let's do some interrogations. I would love an intuition point right now, but doubt I'm gonna get one. Dickhead.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Yeet! They're playing Crazy Taxi. Oh no, that pole just fell of its own accord.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Alright.
Don't fail me, young folks.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Give me one moment, chat. I've just got a text message from someone.
Up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Hey.
Right.
Let's get in the other side.
What are we waiting for?
I've got a text. Give me a minute, Jesus. Right. Okay. Let's go to 1. Let's do Tiernan first.
Another time, huh?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Let's just check what evidence we have. Right, okay. McCaffrey testified seeing a victim enter a hotel with Tiernan. Tie iron, liquor purchase. Alright, we'll do relationship.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Bullshit.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Well, we have the testimony of you were seen entering a hotel.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink.
Right.
I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Okay. Victim's book found.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Didn't he say something about giving it to her? I think he said something about giving it to her. I think we'll doubt.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute. But, you know, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, okay. Alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
But didn't you just say you bought liquor? Yeah, stolen a Robin testified victim bought whiskey for a boy. Yeah, you're lying. And you're looking shifty as fuck.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Nope. Liquor purchase.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Right, I thought that was an admittance then.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Nah, he's looking away. He's shifty.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Right. So he's accusing Tiernan. So he's accusing McCaffrey. I'm gonna go interview McCaffrey first.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan.
All right.
Clear.
Let's go speak to McCaffrey. Let's see what he says. Because he's just going to pin it on Tiernan now.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Alright, Mr. Brokeback Mountain. Alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Then why do you have... Wait, didn't we find... Yeah, the letter. Yeah, the letter was in two... Then why...
Lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The letter, like I just said.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
It was on your desk.
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Right? Access to tire iron.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
Hey, Kashari.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
That twitching of the eyebrow. I want to see what we've got. We've got the tire iron, which was in his apartment. And Tiernan testifies of threats of violence. Okay, so he's... Right, yeah. It's the testimony.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Yeah, we've got threats of violence.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable.
Get off your high horse.
Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it
right.
went down.
You have an accusation.
I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Okay.
I'm thinking of moving.
Let's go
Have a
speak
Pepsi.
to Tiernan. Oh, thank you for the drink, Kashari. Also, happy Friday. Oh, my water bottle. Oh, goddamn. My water bottle just fucking jizzed all over. Oh, and it's all over my phone. God damn it. God fucking, at least it's sugar free, so it's not going to do anything. Okay. I'm clean. Alright, let's go speak to Tiernan. We have accusations from both sides now.
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn...
Wait, why is the phone here?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Normally the phone means we either miss something.
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, detective.
Well, that's a new voice.
Formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman.
Oh.
Beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
So he's got a criminal record. He's got a criminal record for assault and battery. Okay. That changes stuff. But let's see what Tiernan has to say.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
So we used Tiernan's accusation against McCaffrey. And McCaffrey testified for Tiernan asking for help disposing of evidence. So that's a lie.
I know you're lying, James.
Shut up, bitch!
Tell me what really happened.
I'm assuming that was directed at Tiernan.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Accusation?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box.
The box?
And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And then it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me.
Right.
And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
He could have done it, but I don't think it was him.
Was it me?
I don't think it was him. We've got the military record.
Wait here.
I'll come back to you, Tiernan. If it is you, you're going down.
Hey, you think those bikes will get in on the side?
Let's talk to McCaffrey about his criminal record.
You got a problem, pal? You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Bullshit.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
You were dishonorably discharged.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
No, it's him.
How is a man supposed to call
No
himself
question.
a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
That's a confession if I've ever heard it.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind.
Why?
This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
Alright, so if it's not... So if she wasn't killed by Dahlia, that doesn't mean that the others weren't. All clues, let's go! Governor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Yes. Great, another flashback.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Namboos?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Namboos and Enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the...
Boom!
I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
Oh. The Quarter Moon Murders. Murders. Z. Oh boy. Oh.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Great.
If I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Cunt BD, find me where I hid myself.
The killer knew about this message.
The poetic words of Percy Bysshe Shelley.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To suffer woes which hope things infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night, to defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates from its own wreck the things it contemplates, neither to change, nor falter, nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, victory. I recognize that. Let's see what the letter is. Looking in the wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon seen in a wave under green leaves. Hid myself within a fountain in the public square. Is that telling us where he is? Find me where I hide myself. I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his
Are we going after the Dahlia killer?
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
We're going after the Dahlia killers. Okay.
The cop who solved the big case and got promoted.
Thanks, Phelps, for just running into a fucking wall.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
I love how it took Phelps 10 minutes to get what I deduced in 2. Actually, I want to do something real quick. On the map, I've noticed there's all these question marks, and they are all hidden vehicles. Let's see what this is.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
But the thing is as well, we've got all the Black Dahlia cases. If we catch the killer, it wipes all the convictions. But then all these men have convictions of potential conspiracy to commit harm or murder. Is this the hidden car? It's a manure car. Chevy pickup 2. Is there something else along this way? Is there a better car, maybe, than a Chevy pickup? That isn't even the hidden car. This isn't even the hidden car.
You're a reckless, bad person.
This thing handles like a truck.
Cole, come on!
Last thing I want to do is crash into a, There we go. So there's a hidden car somewhere around here. Look for blue doors marked by Angel City Security. Hello? What are you? Phantom Corsair. It's like a Batmobile.
Slow down, idiot.
It's like a fucking Batmobile. Go on, shift up, shift up, shift up, shift up, shift up. The engine's crying to shift up.
Up ahead, you turn left.
Okay, turning left.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Oh, the front end's been buggered. Right, let's go to Pershing Square. Well, I missed the first turning. Let's take this one instead.
Jesus, Phelps!
Here we go. Fountain. We're just climbing up a fountain now? Social security number.
Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
They probably do. There is a cave, all overgrown.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears, like snow or silver or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light. There was a cave all overgrown with trailing odorous. Alright, He's probably going to tell us where it is. I can't
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
Decipher the second
Gotta see
excerpt.
See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak.
The poem excerpts refer to landmarks around the city. Great. Use the main map and study landmarks and set a destination. I don't have that many landmarks. Angel's Flight. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be the library. Don't think it's Main Street. I don't think it's the RKO. Don't think it's the Set of Intolerance. Don't think it's the Good Samaritan Hospital. No. No. It's that. It's that. Rise above a domed skylight some 50 feet across, the glasswork depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wildflowers, and a waterfall chandelier hangs downward in the lobby. It's the Hall of Records.
He says he can get me in to meet Jack Warner.
I now kind of understand why the game has told us when we find landmarks. Get in the fucking car, Rusty. Thank you.
Him. It's really him. The fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. Hey,
But then we catch the biggest serial killer in Los Angeles.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing.
Right. Hall of Records.
Shut up, bitch!
There's the chandelier. There's the painting of the cave.
Can I help you, sir?
Scale the chandelier.
This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Thank you, sir. Top floor. Maintenance. Neither of those. That's private. It's not that. That's the. This is the records room.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
I'm gonna say I'm guessing it's this way because Rusty went this way. Hold up. There's probably some stuff in here.
Let's go.
Nope. Okay. Climbing. Oh boy. Oh, fuck me.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me.
Oh boy!
Be careful.
My hat! Oh, we made it. A watch reading.
Watch.
Oh shit! And it's 10 to 2. So 150. From the temples high of man's ear and scry, roofed over sculpture and posy.
Roofed over sculptures and posy.
From the
Where have I seen that?
From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over. Well, I was reading that. It's probably the movie set.
That goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge.
Whee! Whee! Fucking hell, that guy's probably dead at the bottom. I think it's the movie set. I think it's the movie set. Hey, we got a hat back.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
We almost just got K-ed.
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
The Molder Dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Nope. I think it's the movie set. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy, from the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews his daedal wings. What is the movie set? What's the thing for the movie set? That's the hospital. Intolerance set. It's not that. More than 3,000 extra. No, it's not that. It's not the RKO. Don't think it's Main Street. Don't think it's the cold storage. Got the shit all the way over here. Fucking hell, it goes all the way up to Hollywood. We've just been stuck in Central all this time. Don't think it's Bradbury. I don't think it's Angel's Flight. Well, Scientific Light of Learning. I think it might be the public library. Let's just double check it again. From temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. From the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews his daedal wings. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. I don't think it's the public library. Roofed over sculpture and posy. Roofed over sculpture and posy. If this is a case of I haven't visited this place yet. Roofed over sculpture and posy. High Temple. Yeah, it's gotta be the LA. It's got too many likenesses to the pros. It's got, I think it's the public library. Yeah, that's what I mean, Ian. Roofed over and sculptured. And also science. Science in the old days was lightning.
It's a pleasure at stringing us along. Demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. Got you now, genius. Coming for you.
Because you think back in the old days, most scientists would use stuff with lightning. I think it's the public library. I think. Dickhead, I was undercutting you. Fucking.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Alright, we'll go this way. The fact that cars can just blindly turn right on red is stupid. America, why? Why do you do it? Why can't you just be patient like the rest of the world and wait for green? Here we go. LA Public Library. Well, I didn't plan it to work like that, but that's how it worked. Here we go. LA Public Library. Climb the library tower.
I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
Because video game gamer, that's why it's still in one piece. Climb the tower. I'm mad, no worries. Come on, this is a wide beam! Come on, Cole, this is a wide beam. The chain I can understand. The wide beam, I don't. And now he's lost his hat. What's a man to do without his hat? Ding, 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 ding. Jump! Alright. Yeet! I hope the builders don't mind us doing this. Oh, God. Fuck me! Made it.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
God damn it. Oh, no, right, okay. You can climb all the way up. Let me guess, the glass is gonna cave in and we're gonna fall down. I think one of these doors is gonna open. That music, it made me think there was a clue. Oh. There it is. The brooch.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Yep. Now, Cole, if I can read this one this time, I'd appreciate it.
Round which death laughed.
No.
Sepulchred emblems of dead destruction. Ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. The wrecks beside of many a city vast, whose population which the earth grew over was mortal, but not human. See, they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, their statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes, huddled in grey annihilation split, jammed in the hard black deep. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. The wrecks beside of many a city vast, whose population which the earth grew over was mortal, but not human. See, they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, the statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes, huddled in grey annihilation split, jammed in the hard black deep. Now, this may be me wishing that it's the movie studio because of Grey Annihilation Split, and then all the, you know, past references. Oh, good, it doesn't make me go down.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. And this gets out.
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
What have I got? Where have I got? Where have we got? Well, there's a street crime going on. It's not Main Street. It's not cold. Don't think it's the RKO. Skeleton, yeah. Graveyard. Good Samaritan Hospital, I don't think it's that. We've come from the Hall of Records. It's not the Bradbury building. I don't think it's Angel's Flight. Am I missing? I must be missing a landmark. Because look, they're all landmarks. I think it's a graveyard. I don't think it's Intolerance. I don't think it's the Good Samaritan Hospital. Nothing points it there. I don't think it's the RKO. I don't think it's Main Street. Large storage company. Feeding the growth city. No, it's not LA Cold Storage. It's not the Hall of Records. We've already been there. Commissioned by Lewis L. Bradbury. It's a remarkable for its interior. Skylight Victorian court with cage elevators, marble staircases, and ornate ironwork railings. No. Incline Railway was built until 1908, only the title of the world's shortest railroad. Renamed Angel's Flight in 1912, it operated with good safety records until 1943, when a sailor was attempting to walk up the track and was crushed by one of the cars. What could... I'm either missing a landmark. Or... Wrecks beside of many a city vast, whose population which the earth grew over was mortal, but not human. They see they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, the statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes, huddled in grey annihilation split, jammed in the hard black deep. Something makes me think it's water-based. Wrecks beside of many a city vast.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
What I think we do is I think we drive for a bit, see if we get any extra landmarks that we haven't already gotten. Cole doesn't want to jump over that. It's also talking about monsters. I think I'm trapped here. Statues are made out of water? I've never seen a statue made of water before. I don't think... I don't think it's the movie set. I don't think it's the movie set. It talks about Grey Annihilation Split. What's the blurb say for Intolerance? Great Wall of Babylon was built... Yeah, it's not this. Great Wall of Babylon was built for D.W. Griffin's silent epic Intolerance. More than 3,000 extras paraded past the altar and throne beneath ancient giant plaster. No. I mean, we can drive that way. It's just down Hope. It's down Hope, and then Right on 8th.
To maroon livestock and poultry. They were killers. Something had to be done, and it was by air. Hunters take to the skies.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty. As long as we catch the guy.
Gotta
I hope
think.
you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. To go to the movie studio. I completely missed the turn off. I want to now go up Wilshire.
Look, I know this ain't my thing, Phelps, but could the hard, black, deep bit be about oil?
That sounds right. Oil. Where the fuck are the oil fields? They'd be at the north of the map, right? They'd be like up here, like at the very north of the map. Right? That's the LA River. He's got a fucking point. Oil. Right, I say we just drive for a bit, see what landmarks the game gives us.
Look, I know this ain't my thing, Phelps, but could the hard, black, deep bit be about oil?
Let's see if there's oil in the north. Oil and skeletons, yeah. And oil would fit because the poem talks about population that the earth overgrew. Yeah, it's oil. It's oil fields. It's oil or oil refineries. But where in the game are the oil fields and the oil refineries? What's up there? No, that's a park. That was what one of the murders was. Up there's a park. Oof, Terraria. That's an oof right there. Whoever's whistling on the radio, can you please piss off? This is a building area. They're building a road here. So no, they're building a road here, so it's not up here. That's a water tower. Then an absolutely fireproof building. Chinatown. Okay.
Whoa there.
If it's about the oil iron, I think the monsters is referring to, like, dinosaurs. Because don't forget, oil is built off rotten dinosaur corpses. That's what oil is. It's rotten vegetation. Well, not rotten, but you know what I mean. Decomposed, I think, would be the better word. I can look up a guide, but I don't want to. I want to solve this on my own. Or... well, not on my own. Fossilized vegetation. Yeah, geek. It wasn't decomposed. You guys know what I meant. Alright, that's just, Look at the clue again, right. No, that's locations.
Of dead destruction, ruin within ruin, ruined skeletons, jammed in the hard, black, deep.
Yeah? I don't get it.
The tar pits, Rusty. All those remains they found there, of course our guy's attracted to it.
Let's
Oh.
hope he got stuck in them.
Right. The game gives you the answer if you take too long. Westlake tar pits. So, we were kind of right, but also kind of wrong. And also running around nowhere. Thank you, game, for making Cole be smart. See, as someone who, like, I'm assuming it's a reference to the La Brea tar pits, or is that a Star Wars thing? I would have not gotten that just off of my intuition. I completely would not have gotten that. Now, we were focused on the right thing, Iron. We were just reading it incorrectly. We were just reading it incorrectly. We focused on the monster more than the skeletons. Okay, yeah, then it's referring to the La Brea tar pits then. It says Westlake, but I'd imagine La Brea is a copyrighted term. But I like this. It explores prior exploration of the map. It rewards prior exploration. Although, there has been very little reason to explore the map, as we don't have downtime. However, you know, it's a thing.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
Well, alright, let's look at the map. How close are we? Answer, probably not close. Right. Best way would just to go down Wilshire and then Alvarado. Would it just be go down, yeah, go down to Wilshire, take a right, and then take the left at Benton. Other side of the fucking city.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
I am breathing, you asshole. If I wasn't breathing, I'd be dead. Alright, we are looking for Brenton. Which point we will take the left. Can we change this radio station, please? Or is there only one radio station? Cars forcing us on the sidewalk.
Steady, come on.
Right, MacArthur Park. Okay. Hey, we got an intuition point. Let's fucking go. I think this may be Brent. Yeah, here we go. Brenton Way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This car's seen better days.
Maybe I drive better if you shut the hell
Oh,
up.
Cole with the clapback. Okay. LA County Art Museum. Right. Well, the car is now beached. Let's go this way. They actually put statues of elephants inside the tar pit. Hey, Potato. How'd you feel the exam went, dude? Game, we're here. Thank you. Think it went well. That's all you can hope for. Hope when the results come back, you got the new results you wanted, Potato. Let's see what we've got.
Best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Well, there's waders. Great, we have to wade. We have to wade into the tar. Reach the island. Move quickly between safe platforms.
Gonna move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Okay.
The gangway staked around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Oh! Okay! You can't just walk straight. You need to take the pattern.
Easy. Gonna move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
So we need to follow the tar, the platforms around. Okie dokie.
Staked around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Whoa!
Well, I think it's fair to say health and safety's come a long way since the 40s.
Easy.
Apologies if the bitrate is making this bit nigh unwatchable. I can't imagine it's having a good time with the reflections and all the shit right now.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
And
Easy.
we made it. Another white shoe.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
Yep. Right.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
And from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony a sphere, which is as many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow as through empty space, music and light. RKO Theater. I think it's the RKO Theater. I think.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run round all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Right. I think it's the RKO. Music and light and spheres. I think it's the RKO. Let's have a look. It's not the RKO. Well, shit. The public library. I think it's the intolerance set. I think we've already been there, so it's not going to be that. It's not MacArthur Park. It's not going to be the Hall of Records. It's not going to be Chinatown. I think it's another landmark we've not reached yet. It's another landmark that we've not talked to yet. It's not Bradbury. It's another place we've not been yet. Hey, our car is fixed. Thank you, game.
Please stop talking.
No.
Why not?
Because if I stop talking, I'll fall asleep and then you'll start snoring and get...
Bunch of spheres. Planets, maybe? Got any idea? So this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Wait.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Is Griffith Observatory in this game? Is Griffith Park in this game? Cause many planetarium. I'm thinking Griffith Park, Griffith Observatory. Where would that be in real life? Cause in GTA that's near Hollywood, but obviously that's not GTA. From what I know, it's used a lot in LA by night, and what I know of that, it's in the north of the city. I think it's near the Hollywood sign. Cause very niche reference coming up. In LA by night, they impaled Jasper on the Hollywood sign. I think it's up near Hollywood. I think it's either here or it's this. Although I don't think it's this because this is a new road network being built. It's near Hollywood? Right, Hollywood we go. I think it's Griffith Observatory. If it's in the game, I think it's Griffith Observatory.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
I think it's called Griffith Observatory IRL. It's close to Glendale. Alright. I mean, we haven't gone to Hollywood yet, so we may as well go to Hollywood. But I think it's a planetarium we're looking for. And what I know of Griffith Observatory, I think it has a pretty fucking big planetarium inside of it. And if it's in the game, then I'm pretty sure it'd be Griffith. And who knows? We may find another location as we fucking hell as we get there, and it might point us in the right direction. 2800 East Observatory Road. Well, let's have a look. Right. 2800 East Observatory Road. Santa Monica Boulevard, Fountain, Fernwood, Sunset Boulevard. Well, that's there. Hollywood, Carlos Yucca, Franklin, La Brea Avenue, Hawthorne, Sunset Still, Homewood, Afton, FNAF, Fountain Avenue, Santa Monica Boulevard, Saint Romain Avenue. I think this is going through a housing area. Melrose, Rosewood, Maplewood, Oakwood, Beverly Boulevard. That's Wilshire. Wilshire Police Station. Temple, Glendale Boulevard. Ooh, wait, Glendale. Oh, we've been here multiple times. I don't think it's up here. I don't think it's up there. That's an airport. Looks like. Wilshire. There's 9th, San Marino. People who've played this game are and if they're watching this, are probably like, "You fucking idiot! How do you not know it's this? How can you have said you've played this game and you think it's up there and it's not in the world?" I mean, Worst comes to worst. Where are we now? We're in Wilshire. We're going up Vermont Avenue. What's this? We'll set that as our destination. What was the clue again? I'll bring it up.
Easy.
That one wasn't my fault. The game braked for me. It talks about planetariums. And from the other opening in the wood rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony a sphere which is as many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow as through empty space, music and light. Thinking a planetarium, a theater, the globe. It's not going to be the globe. The globe's in London, I think. Let's go around Hollywood for a bit, because we've not gone around Hollywood yet.
Hey! You're not helping.
We'll take a left here. Los Angeles Speedway. Midget auto racing? Okay. Spheres could be in the art museum. They could, but I don't think so.
Bunch of spheres. Planets, maybe? Got any idea?
Rusty tends to point you in a half-decent direction. Like last time he said oil, but it was actually the tar pits. Which is why I'm leaning towards Griffith Observatory if it's in the game. If it's not in the game, then...
You're gonna kill us!
Have we got the art museum as a point of interest? I think we have. I think we passed it, didn't we? It's MacArthur Park. Good Samaritan Hospital. Hang on, if we do. Hall of Records, Public Library, Tar Pits. Oh, these are places we've been. Okay. Samaritan, Intolerance, RKO, Main Street. Go through all of these. Hall of Records, Chinatown, Angel's Flight, Bradbury, Good Samaritan. Been to the Public Library. It's not going to be MacArthur. Ooh, wait. It's the Arts Museum. Sphere within a sphere. Me running. That's why I can never be a detective. I make a very, 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 very loose connection to shit. And run with it. It's a good thing we passed the art museum on the way to the tar pit. Whoops. Also, Geek, I hope you didn't Google that to backseat. Because I didn't ask for the answer. I asked, like, if you wanted to help, you could have aided, but not, you know, just completely... Right, okay. Good. Because I got a ban hammer for people who blatantly backseat. If anyone talks about 1,000 Spears, people would assume a planetarium. Yeah, that's why with the spheres, with planets, It's why I assumed Griffith. Because, you know, planets looking at planets. But then, when was the last time Griffith Observatory hosted any arts and music events? Apparently the art museum has. Alright, eventually we gotta turn left, right? Ah, here we go. Out the way. Bullocks, Wiltshire, okay. That's another potential place to go. Another 5 experience. Lovey, lovey. The man just dropped his wallet. Wish I could have gone back and pickpocketed it. Here we go.
Calm down.
Tickets. LA County Art Museum. 6 p.m. Because I'm stupid. Oh, it's in the fucking hedge maze. Reach the center of the maze.
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
Okay, it doesn't look that difficult of a maze.
He brought in the case for that poor lady killed near City Hall.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Sure thing, Rusty. Sure thing. Right. There's no map to guide us either. Just follow sound until we hit the gyroscope. Gyroscope is forward and to our right. It's in there. Alright, now I've run myself around. Hopefully... Aha! First try. Oh, the ring.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
You're not gonna miss that ring. Alright, what's the pros now?
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons wherein and beside which by wretched men were borne scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains, and tomes of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. That's not the jail, right?
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
It can't be the not the prison, but you know, the courthouse or something. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons, wherein and beside which by wretched men were borne scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains, and tomes of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. Okay. Ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth, make me think of busts, make me think of statues, makes me think of something like Hollywood Cemetery. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons, wherein and beside which by wretched men were born scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains, and tomes of reasoned wrong, make me think of somewhere judgmental, like a jail, or a prison, or a police department, or something along those lines. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons, wherein and beside which by wretched men were born scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains, and tomes of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. Could I use intuition here? I could not. Feck. Oh yay, and level 15 is more hidden cars.
Got the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases.
Let's get back to the car. I don't want to catch a cold.
Need this?
Imagine if it's Rusty. If they just pulled a double switch on us. That the murderer is actually Rusty and he's covering his own tracks.
We need to find some thrones and altars. Quick, smart.
Thrones and altars.
He's leading us this trail of evidence.
Why? Vanity.
It's a
He wants to
church.
see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egg.
Nah, I don't think it's here because there's no interaction for us. All the symbolism with God as well. I think it might be a church. But it's not this one. It's not this church if it is a church. Come on, dude, hurry up. Music kinda slaps, not gonna lie. God, I thought the music was gonna go into the heat miser then.
All right,
Altars and
need to find
thrones.
some thrones and altars. Quick, smart.
Thrones and altars. Church. I'm gonna look at the maps. I don't think I've got anything that it could be. There's a car up there. LA County Art Museum, Westlake Tar Pits. Beautifying the city, providing a democratic space that will be available for people from all walks of life. Could be MacArthur Park. It's not the Intolerance set. Why do I keep looking? It's not that. It's not that. It's gonna be not gonna be Main Street. It's not gonna be the cold storage. It's not the Hall of Records. We've already been there. It's not gonna be Chinatown. I'm gonna go to MacArthur Park. And see if something pops up.
All right, think. Need to find some thrones and altars. Quick, smart.
But the way that Cole reacted... The way Cole reacted, he said it can't be. That means it's somewhere that he thinks it's really obvious. So is he thinking of something judicial? Doubt it's MacArthur Park, but... let's see if there's anything that pops up if we drive near it. Well, there's no golden handle. I am at a loss. Altars, thrones. Altars, thrones.
He's sending us to that movie set they made
Oh
for
my
college.
fucking god.
I think the message might be on the throne there.
Didn't I read about you shooting that place up 6 months ago?
It's the one...
We've all got to make our names somehow.
It's the one fucking time I immediately disregard intolerance as a possibility. It's fucking intolerance. More than 3,000 extras paraded past the altar and the throne. I hate myself. I hate myself. Every other one I've looked at intolerance and thought it could be this. The one time I don't, it's intolerance. Ghost of Fame, yeah, that fits as well. I even said the movie angle as well. I'm pissed at myself, dudes. The intolerance movie set, geek, is the answer. So we had that big shootout a couple of streams ago. I love how it's raining, by the way. It's very typical film noir that it is raining very heavily. Oh, it's only taking them half an hour to get here then. Okay.
There's the throne up there.
Great! Parkour. There's a large fucking... climb to the throne. Alright, don't wait up for me, Rusty. Don't wait up. Man, this game really makes your brain hurt. It's a lot of fun. I was reading the Steam reviews about this game. Like, there's no spoilers, obviously. Like, I didn't want to spoil myself. Apparently the studio that made this, so like...
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Oh, what? Okay, I'm gonna go around if the game will let me. Nope, the game won't let me. So yeah, the division of Rockstar that made this game actually folded not long after the game was made.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Oh god, we need to keep this platform balanced. Okay, I know what to do now. Galloway.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Whew! I hated that. Oh boy. Wait, where's the throne? Oh, it's still above me. Okay, I think. No, 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 no. Or is it below me? Yeah, it is below me. I'm a fucking idiot. Rusty did something for once. Now the question begs is how the fuck do we get down from here? Just a ladder this time. Oh no. E.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
E. Right. Okay.
Place he calls home. End of the line.
Remit the anguish of that lighted stare, those whose wan lips let that thorn-wounded brow steam not with blood, it mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death, so thy sick throes snake not that crucifix, so those pale fingers play not with thy gore. O horrible, thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse. I see, the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just, whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee, some hunted by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home. I'm feeling hospital? It's about Jesus. It's about Jesus, I think. Get off of that, Cole.
No, 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 no!
Alright. No, don't mind us just destroying a priceless movie set.
No!
Just destroying a priceless movie set.
Crashing down on.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
I think it might be the hospital. Yes! Jesus! Biblical Good Samaritan! I think. I think he might be going biblical. I think he might be going biblical because the excerpt is Jesus. Remit the anguish of that lighted stare, close thy wan lips, let that thorn-wounded brow steam not with blood, it mingles with thy tears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death, so those sick throes shake not that crucifix, so those pale fingers play not with thy gore. O horrible, thy name I will not speak, it hath become a curse. Jesus Christ. I see, the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just, whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee, some hunted by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home. It's Jesus, it's...
This whole thing is religious. Man against God. This isn't about church, is it?
Right, so where's the...
Might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year.
Where's Good Samaritan? Yeah, it's either the hot... It's biblical. There's no way around it. Alright. Take a right onto Wilshire and then zigzag onto... Actually, no. I can just take a right onto Icarus. I think it might be Good Samaritan.
He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
You're the new face of the department, Phelps. The modern cop tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on the low lives.
He wants to be caught.
You don't worry about what it's feeling, you just grind it into the pavement.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2.
I don't think it's Good Samaritan.
This whole thing is religious. Man against God. This isn't about church, is it?
Where in the ever-loving fuck is there a church worthy of being a landmark? It wasn't that church we saw in Hollywood. Wasn't that church we saw in Hollywood because there was no gilded door. There was no golden handle on the door. Where are we going up? We're going up here at the moment. It's not this cul-de-sac. Look for buildings that look like churches. Churches are made in the shape of a cross. That's a school because that's a running track. Churches are made in the shape of a cross. If I can see the shape of a cross, I'd be able to find a church. Although, I'm probably running myself ragged down an idea that is only half true. It's not the public library. We've already been there. No, that's Intolerance. That's Main Street. It's not Main Street. It's a church, because all of the biblical... Where is this church? Come on, Cole. I know it's a church. Please point me in the correct way, though.
Following the Republican landslide of 1946, the GOP now possesses a clear working majority in both branches of Congress. The Capitol awaits the arrival of President Truman to deliver his message.
Please point me in the way of a church game. I get why it's doing this, because, I mean, throughout the game you've had to make the deductions, so it's making you do the deductions yourself. But if you know the deduction but don't know the definite answer, it does feel like it takes a while. Where could there be a church? Where could there be a church? Whatever that building is to our right is fucking massive.
May he give us wisdom to lead the people of the world in his ways of peace.
This whole thing is religious.
I know it's religious.
This isn't about church, is it?
Come on, Cole, pipe up. I don't know where a church is. El Pueblo de Los Angeles. No, it's not gonna be El Pueblo. Or is it? Could it be El Pueblo? Because I don't know what El Pueblo means. Could it be? Let's see.
Mother's coming in tonight on the train.
I doubt it. And it isn't. Damn it, it could have been.
He's good looking for police.
Is it crashing again, Perp? Get in, Rusty.
The religious imagery in the stanza. I think it's a church.
Well, yeah.
Carruthers said we're either looking for a sailor or a minister. Frankly, I can't see this whack job preaching to a congregation on Sunday.
No, that doesn't fit.
How about that abandoned church? No one's gonna bother him there.
Worth a look, Rusty. Let's go.
Abandoned church. Nope, didn't know there was one. Didn't know there was an abandoned church. Where on the map is it? Because if it's close to where we were... Oh, Perp, it's because of the... Right. Excuse me for a moment, chat. Excuse me for a moment. I'm going to quickly help my girlfriend sort out her OBS issues. Frames may boof while I do this. I'm going to be right back. Let's loot this guard while we're here. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean our cover's blown? What? I boarded the ship. I get in the butthole very easily. Crush me between your thighs. Please, dummy thick! The Pepsi Man! It's Pepsi Man! I'm just gonna say, Kiryu needs to wank more. It's sus! Alexa! Shut up! I spent so much on OnlyFans. Fuck! You just completely ruined that Mustang. You just completely killed that Mustang driver. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nandayo! Clip that! Clip it! What the fuck just happened? These boys are going Brokeback Mountain on us. The fuck is this? If I can hit this, I'm a fucking god.
Oh, also, you want to see something fun if the Unstopped spawns here? Lamau Anarchy.
Ha ha!
Oh my god,
oh,
this season is...
The pin! We have a new champion! We have a new champion just like that! But Pepsi Man! It's Pepsi Man! He's cashing in! The PS5 in the back! He's selling it on eBay! He's got the cash to pay for the fight! He's already cashing in! Senator Armstrong doesn't have enough time to celebrate the championship! It's Pepsi Man! I love my marbles as much as the next guy. Oh boy. Five gifted if this gets caught on the first ball. Monka W. Alright, give me a moment.
What the fuck? Okay.
What the? What? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm complaining. This is bad. Fucking Dan is dying.
You okay, Dan?
No! Let me see where I am! Oh! What the? No, nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that and put it in the Discord. Nobody wants to see your OnlyFans diva, she says.
Shut up, bitch!
Fuck you, man. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that, chat. And I alt-tabbed, which means I have to set my graphics to be 60 FPS again. Yeah, apologies for that. A couple of weeks ago, I helped Purple set up new audio stuff on OBS. And I forgot I didn't teach her how to switch it for new games, so... Anyway, onward we go. To this abandoned church. Look, fucking hell, it's 5:30? It's 5:30? I've been going that long? Already? Fucking hell. This really hasn't felt like 2.5 or nearly 3 hours with only the 2 cases so far. Fucking hell. Well, we'll go to the end of this case and then we'll wrap up then, I guess. Because I'm assuming there's going to be a bit more to the end of this. Right, where on the map is the church? Ah, right, okay. So I want to go down to Olympic and then take a right. Olympic Boulevard. Right. Nearly there, chat. Nearly there. If this is the fucking police chief, then...
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
The fencing. It looks identical to the one that broke into one of the apartments. Ah, there's a hole in the roof. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yep. Yep. Christ Crown of Thorns. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the missing thing. In the, it's there. I hope this isn't a case of killer covering their own tracks. Right.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen.
Keep your hands where I can
Who the
see
fuck
them.
is
I'll
he?
be forced to redact
Why do I recognize him?
your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
You wanted to be found.
Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it?
Yeah?
Do you remember me, detective?
Oh my...
Bartender.
Called it! Fucking called it, chat! Everyone owes me 10 gifted! I fucking called it!
Like lambs, dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
I called it! Come on, show yourself, Garrett. Come on. Oh, he went down.
Where did he go?
Have a Pepsi.
Down the tunnel?
Oh, thank you for the drink, Red Spider Lily. Sorry, Mad. Sorry for deafening you, Mad, but I fucking called it. It was the temp worker.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Into the house.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Bed. Typewriter. I'm assuming apprehend and then look around. Excuse me. Jesus Christ.
Going down there.
Kill Garrett Mason.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out.
You're an interesting man, detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way.
You shot me as I rounded the corner.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
He's against this wall. Got him. 5 in the back.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skip.
He was in on it.
Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is.
Can we shoot him?
And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of advice, but my hands are tied.
Another
Go home for
promotion.
that lovely day. Celebrate your promotion.
Well, that is such an anticlimactic end to that story. 15,000 in vehicle damage. $15,000 in vehicle damage. Oh, but that was such an anticlimactic, and such an unsatisfying end.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar.
How many times have you been in combat, Sarge?
I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time.
Was it bad?
It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Okay, another Marine flashback. Cool. Alright. We're gonna see this cutscene again on Tuesday, but...
Phelps, welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a seat. A special request was made to transfer you to
Oh,
Advice.
great, we're with the fruit.
We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment
Great.
this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an advice case. Beat it.
Yes, sir.
And it's a new police station as well, because we're in Hollywood now.
You and the lieutenant have some history?
You could say that. We used to be partners. So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay? Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Heavens to Betsy.
Right.
Let's rouse some hopheads.
Chat, that's where we're going to end for today, because that last case took us a surprisingly long time, and we're only, we've only got 10 minutes left on my regular stream time. So, I am going to leave it there for today. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Finished all the cases in homicide. Been promoted to advice. Alright, Matt, thanks. You knew I was probably going to go Raider. So, tomorrow we are back in D1. I need to poke Goomba and Receptor about playing tomorrow. Because I've got some quests I need to do. But tomorrow is mainly going to be Sleeper Simulant quest, Yalahorn quest, Kvostov quest, maybe some Siva Crisis strikes, maybe some story missions, maybe a Nightfall, no raids, no Crucible. But yeah, that all depends on whether I get Gunbone Receptor or not. Anyway. Purple's AFK. God fucking damn it, dog. Kara, you're a beautiful fluffy puppy, but you ain't half annoying. You ain't half annoying at times. How are so many people streaming right now? Right. I'm going to let you guys go then, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. A little bit later than normal. For some Destiny 1. I love you all. Look after yourselves and look after each other. I'll see you around. Take care, guys. Bye.